Texas has had many historic hotels, from the grand and elegant to the small but charming inns. Houston holds one of the largest theater districts in America, a place where stories rise with the curtain. And in the heart of it all stands the Lancaster Hotel, celebrating 100 years of hospitality, culture, and quiet elegance. The Lancaster began its life in 1926 as the Auditorium Hotel, the dream of Italian immigrant Michael DeGeorge. He chose a prime site on Texas Avenue, directly across from Houston's City Auditorium, the city's most important performance hall.
The hotel business in Texas in the 1920s was kind of a go-go time. The economy was flourishing, Texas was booming.
Designed by famed architect Joseph Finger, the hotel rose 13 stories high with 200 rooms, Italian Renaissance styling, ceiling fans, circulating ice water, and all the modern comforts of its day. The location couldn't have been better. The hotel sat halfway between Houston's two major railroad stations. Back then, rail travel was king, the jet travel of its time.
The value of the location between the two train stations here in Houston, halfway between both, very key strategic location.
Trains delivered performers, authors, musicians, vaudeville troupes, and travelers straight to the hotel's doorstep. Across the street, the City Auditorium, sometimes called the Carnegie Hall of Texas, hosted opera, ballet, society galas, and yes, even wrestling matches. From opening night, the hotel became a gathering place for the performing arts, a home base for traveling entertainers and creative minds. The young Clark Gable once stayed here before Hollywood fame. Legend has it, Gable tried to slip out without paying his hotel bill. The staff threatened to confiscate his luggage and theatrical trunks. He paid. During World War II, the hotel's basement nightclub transformed into the Stage Canteen, entertaining more than 200,000 servicemen. And one unforgettable night, Cowboy star Gene Autry rode his horse Champion right inside the basement nightclub to perform for the troops. By the 1960s, the old City Auditorium gave way to the modern Jones Hall, anchoring one of America's great theater districts.
On a typical Saturday night here in the theater district, we estimate there's an average of between 9,000 and 10,000 people coming to downtown Houston to experience the arts. And that's really remarkable, and I think a testament to the vibrancy of the arts and cultural community here in Houston.
And at the center of it all, the Lancaster Hotel.
We really hit the jackpot. On all sides of us, we have the Alley Theater, we have the Houston Grand Opera and the Houston Ballet, and then of course the Symphony right across the street from us. We're very much the social hub of the Houston Theater District.
The Lancaster became the unofficial living room of Houston's performing arts scene, a boutique hotel with a front row seat to creativity and culture. By the early 1980s, instead of demolition, the aging Auditorium Hotel was reborn, transformed into the Lancaster, Houston's first luxury boutique hotel.
The Lancaster has a certain cachet to it, and I think that was a very smart move.
With just 93 rooms, antiques, art, and a warm residential feel, the Lancaster earned a reputation for character and personal service. For decades, the Lancaster has welcomed conductors, choreographers, composers, dancers, actors, visiting stars, and weekend theater goers.
Almost every week we have guest artists in town who come into town and are staying in the Lancaster Hotel. In fact, just last week, our guest conductor who was staying here said, "I've never had a more convenient experience where I can jump out of my room and run across the street to the stage door in about 35 seconds. And so we're really fortunate to have the Lancaster here, and it adds a level of energy and excitement, I think, to the theater district.
But the Lancaster is more than a hotel. It's also a gallery. Owner Jay Shin, an artist and collector, curated a museum-quality collection of Texas and Houston artists throughout the building.
All of the art is done by Texas artists that were either born here or at one time had a strong tie in their life to Texas. Robert Rauschenberg on the mezzanine. We have Donald Judd, who spent time in Marfa in the lobby. We have Mark Flood, a Houston artist. We have Terrell James, a Houston artist. Otis Jones from Dallas. And then several younger artists and important artists in the rooms. Every time you stay here, your room will always have different art in the room.
Guests can even take self-guided audio tours, turning each visit into a personal art experience. For a century, the Lancaster has stood at the crossroads of performance, creativity, and community. A hotel built for the arts, and still the heartbeat of Houston's theater district.